back and we have a giant thrift haul to do. It's gonna take a minute to get through all this, but it's gonna be good. Because we went to 3 different thrift stores, I let each of my kids pick out toys, and my son picked out these blasters. It was $5 for the set, and it's just an air blaster with little round balls inside, and he loves these. His cousins just visited and they had the best time with this toy, and it's a pretty fun toy, and it was only $5. I could not believe it when I saw that this was only $2.50 because it looks like the type of heirloom dolls that I see sell for $100 or $200. It is beautifully knit and she's just precious. Little blonde hair, just a little knit bag and little wooden buttons. So cute. So I'm probably gonna clean her up and give her to one of my daughters to play with as the cutest little doll ever. I also got this dress for my daughter. It is so cute. She's already worn it once, and it's just blue and has cute little embroidered detail, which I love. We keep a box in our garage for clothes for a future baby, and we try to keep it pretty gender neutral. So I did find this little 2-piece, and it was 25% off, and I just really loved it. It's 100% cotton from Just One You, and it has little wooden buttons, and it's just a little 2-piece set. So this is going in the future baby box. There's a lot actually from this thrift haul. It's like I blacked out and was just like, when is baby number 4 coming? Not for a while, but they will be well dressed when they join this world. At that thrift store, the other thing I got for that hypothetical baby was this laughing llama zip up. Just the cutest orange with little suns. Very cute, and it was $2.50. This is for my 5-year-old. I'm working on building her closet for the fall. So things probably starting in August of this year. So I'm thinking about long sleeves and pants that are probably in the 5 to 6T age range. And this is a 5T Old Navy, super cute. Love the detail on the puff sleeves. And it was $2.97. So building that little capsule for the fall. The last thing I found at that thrift store was this Riley and Crew top. It is so cute. Riley and Crew is one of my favorite brands, but I never buy them new because I don't have money like that. But it looks brand new, and it is a 5T, and also will go in my daughter's little capsule for the fall and winter of 2025. We're on to the next bag. This was $3.99, and it is a handmade ceramic mug that will go on my mug wall, and it has a cute little maker stamp. And I just love me a good coffee mug, so it had to come home with me. I got a few fun things for down at the river now that the weather is warming up. So this was $5, and it is a fishing net, and it is going to be so fun for down at the beach. And then this was $3.99 for 2 just stainless steel pots and pans, and these will be great for making soup and all of the things my kids do down at the beach. So fun things getting into the hotter months. We're going to spend so much time outside, and these are really going to come in handy. I promise it's not just baby clothes. This was just the next bag that I grabbed. So these were all like 25% off, and they're all organic cotton. So this one was $1.99, organic cotton, explore more, adorable, gender neutral. Will go in the future baby box. Next up is this easy peasy one. It is a 3 to 6 month organic cotton, and it was $1.50. And lastly, this is a Katie Quinn organic little wrap. And this probably is a little more girly, but a boy could wear it. Come on, it's 2025. So very, very cute. I think that's it for, oh no, it's not it for future baby. I got toys. I got a big old bag of toys. There was a giant bag of miscellaneous toys for $3.99. And I picked out all of the Love Everyone's because this brand is so good, but so expensive. So I was able to pick out quite a few items, and my kids have since commandeered them, and they are around the house. But I gathered the majority, And these will be put away for a future baby because I've gotten rid of all of our baby toys. But these I can use for friends who have babies who come to visit, or just keep till I have another baby of my own one day. This is a Love Every Stacker. I went on their website and looked at all of the different boxes that they have and made sure that I had the completed sets. And this is a complete set, and it's a stacking toy, almost all wood and in great condition. Next is this wooden book with all of the black and white animals, and it's also complete and in great shape. This is a little rattle and another rattle, both Love Every, wooden and in really good shape. This is from one of their very first sets, and it's just like baby's first blocks. So it's just 3 blocks, but this is the set that they sell on their site. And I got it, all of it, in a bag for $4. So that actually comes out to less than $1 per little set. So I am very, very happy with that. This has to be my best clothing haul in like a year. I found multiple things that were on my to thrift list, and I'm so excited to try everything on because I had my kids with me, so most of it I did not get to try on, and if I did, it was over my clothes. Because we have so much to get through, I'm gonna try everything on. This is an Aerie 100% cotton hoodie, and it is like the perfect oversized hoodie in my opinion. And it's got little drawstrings, little buttons, and it was only $3.99. And it's a really nice shade of blue with my eyes. So I won't be wearing it right now because it's getting warm, but this fall, I'm gonna be wearing this daily. So good. To be honest, I almost didn't get this because it was $9 and it is a mix of Rami, cotton, and nylon. It's only 10% nylon, but it's not a natural fiber. But it's vintage and super cozy, and I love the stripes. And it was 50% off, so I ended up getting it, and I'm really glad I did. I think it's gonna be really fun to style, and it'll be a fun statement piece for the winter, and I think it'll be really cozy. So I'm glad I got it. I think it's like the perfect grandpa sweater, and it is just so cute. This was actually something on my to thrift list. I wanted a white semi-cropped blouse to wear with some of my linen pants, and I wanted it to be cotton or linen and very lightweight. And this detail right here is kind of just a bonus. It was $5, but it only has 2 of the 3 buttons, but I actually hate the buttons. So I'm planning to do just a little sewing trick and swap these out with some buttons that I've thrifted that I have stowed away with my sewing stuff. But it is a very cute, very lightweight blouse for spring, which I am in desperate need of. I mostly own dresses and long sleeves and sweaters. So I just really need some tank tops and some shorter sleeve options for when it gets really, really hot in California. So this, I'm very excited and very motivated to get this done. It's not going in my mending pile. I'm gonna wash it and I'm gonna add the buttons right away. This is a linen and rayon blend Laura Conrad tank top. And I am trying to phase out rayon, but if it's mixed with linen, that's kind of like 50-50 for me. And honestly, I have such a hard time finding tank tops that I feel comfortable with my arms. And this one just worked for me. And I decided that the way I feel in it is more important than the fiber content. So I decided to go for it, and it was less than $5. And it's a nice like neutral color, being the navy. So this was a good one. My sister actually got this to try on. It is a vintage Cherokee vest. And I have a short vest, but this one is long. And I thought it would be really interesting to try out. It was only $4.75, and I believe it might have been 25% off if I remember correctly. And I knew I could probably resell it on Poshmark if I don't end up loving it, because it's a little bit awkward of a length, but I want to try it out. I really want to try layering more things, and I feel like $4 is not a lot to spend to try that out, especially on a beloved brand like Cherokee, because I'm pretty sure I can resell it if it doesn't end up working for me. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I thrifted something very similar to this in gray, but it ended up just being tight enough around the arms to where when I wore a dress under it, I didn't have a good range of motion. So I ended up selling that one, and now I have a replacement. So this one is a nice blue color and it fits me so much better. It like is really big. It's not too oversized though. So I think this is gonna be fun for layering, especially over my dresses, because I like the option of making my dresses a little more casual with baseball hats, baseball hats. This is a long thrift haul and I'm getting tired. I need some coffee. That's better. When I tell you that I've been on the hunt for a 100% cotton brown cardigan for 2 years, and I actually put one in my cart the other day from New Flora, but I didn't pull the trigger because I was like, I want a thrift one. I really want a thrift one. I thrifted one and it was $6.75. Chocolatey, rust brown, 100% cotton, vintage, long, big old pockets. So good. This is gonna be so comfy for the fall. I'm bummed I found it right before summer is starting, but I'm not gonna complain because I thrifted this. I didn't have to buy it new. So 10 out of 10. My dog just joined me. Remember earlier how I said not to judge me for how many baby items I was buying? That also goes for buying maternity pants. But hear me out. These were $5.99 and they are 100% cotton, super stretchy, comfy jeans. And I love them. And I don't want to buy maternity clothes, but sometimes you just need a few staples. So these are LL Bean. They are beautiful. They're adorable. They're too big on me, but they will so stretch with me when I get pregnant again. So these were a win. They don't take up much space. They'll be tucked away, but I won't have to run out and spend money on new maternity clothes next time I have a baby, and I'll have these. And I have one last item for this thrift haul before it ends. And the last thing we have, I don't have to wait till winter to use because it is a swim cover-up. This is J. Jill, 100% linen, and it's nice and long and perfect for a swim cover-up for this summer for down at the river. And that is it for this thrift haul. Thank you so much for watching it. I love making these videos, and I will see you again for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.